People who lived through real scarcity did not store things casually. They hid them with intent, precision, and an understanding of human behavior that modern storage culture has largely forgotten. Before plastic bins, before panic rooms, before gun safes and survival closets, ordinary households protected food, tools, documents, and valuables in ways that blended seamlessly into daily life. These methods were not theoretical. They were tested during war shortages, occupation, economic collapse, and repeated theft. What survived was what stayed unnoticed. This guide strips away nostalgia and focuses on the mechanics of concealment that actually worked. Every method discussed here was used because it solved a specific problem, keeping essentials available while remaining invisible to outsiders, intruders, or authorities. These principles still apply today, especially for anyone serious about long-term preparedness. Walls and thresholds were used because, well, no one dismantles what defines a room. Structural concealment was common in homes built before mass-produced drywall. Hollow wall cavities, baseboards, and door thresholds often contained shallow recesses designed during construction or added later. These were used to store weapons, documents, and emergency cash. A loose floorboard near an entryway allowed quick access while remaining invisible under normal foot traffic. In modern homes, removable trim, HVAC access points, or unused conduit runs can serve the same purpose. What matters is placement. Storage built into the bones of a structure benefits from the assumption that, honestly, no one will damage a house just to search it. Clothing and linens hid items better than locked boxes. Older generations understood that thieves target containers, not fabric. Locked boxes invite curiosity. Folded linens do not. Important items were often sewn into hems, hidden inside mattress ticking, or wrapped inside layered bedding stored at the back of closets. This method worked because it blended concealment with daily domestic routine. Sheets were washed, rotated, and folded without drawing attention. Today, a sealed pouch stitched into a heavy curtain hem or stored within seasonal bedding still follows this logic. The protection comes from invisibility, not security hardware. Outdoor storage succeeded by exploiting natural neglect. Not everything was hidden indoors. Gardens, sheds, and boundary spaces were frequently used for long-term storage. Root cellars concealed beneath tool sheds, false bottoms in compost bins, and buried containers under non-distinctive plants kept supplies safe even during raids. The success of these methods depended on choosing locations that appeared unimportant. A storage jar buried beneath a fence post or inside a stack of firewood did not look worth disturbing. Modern equivalents include cash tubes hidden within landscaping features or storage concealed in functional outdoor equipment. The principle remains the same: hide things where disturbance seems pointless. This mindset is essential for anyone planning beyond short-term emergencies. Human behavior was always the real security system. The most important lesson is that concealment worked because it aligned with predictable human behavior. People search quickly, avoid discomfort, trust appearances, and assume familiarity equals safety. Your grandparents designed storage around these truths. To apply this knowledge now, stop thinking in terms of containers and start thinking in terms of habits. Where do people not look because they assume it holds nothing of value? Where would someone hesitate because it takes effort? Where does normalcy itself provide cover? Those answers determine effective storage far more than locks or technology. Why these methods still matter for survival planning today. Modern preparedness often focuses on gear acquisition rather than integration into daily life. Older storage methods succeeded because they did not alter behavior or draw attention. Supplies were hidden in plain sight, accessible without panic, and protected without advertising their existence. For serious survivalists, historians, and long-term planners, this knowledge bridges the gap between theory and lived experience. It reflects how people actually survived prolonged instability, not how they imagined they would. If you found value in this breakdown, you already understand why this knowledge deserves preservation. These methods are not relics. They are tools, refined under pressure and passed down quietly. If you want more historically grounded survival insight like this, subscribe to Battlefield of Survival and share this guide with others who take preparedness seriously. The past still has lessons left to teach, and we're here to document them.